What's going on? Is Anton from antondaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. I'm here in Tampa and it's 80 plus degrees down here. Much different. I mean, the weather in the Midwest is not that bad, especially considering, but it ain't this. But either way, I actually love my city and I can't wait to get back to it. But yeah, man, I had to take a quick flight down here to Tampa to take care of some business. And while I'm down here, we still got to get our thoughts off. Now, we had some controversial conversations over the last couple of after hours, right? Forget what was happening on the Anton Daniels channel. Forget what's happening on the Millionaire Morning Show. On after hours, we've been having some heated debates. And one of the heated debates that we've been having is pillow talking. Now, I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if it's where I'm from. I don't know if it's just the environment that I was raised in. But I don't believe in pillow talking under any circumstances. I don't believe in talking to a woman. I've seen some people in the comments, I'm not going to say no names, but I've seen some people in the comments on the video that I posted, and they were saying that, oh man, I tell my wife everything, and I think it's okay to talk to your chick about your innermost thoughts. Never. Listen, bro. I don't know. I know everybody's relationship is different, and I know that women also pine for it. They always gonna want to know, hey, tell me everything that's going. You ain't built for what I'm talking about, and I ain't even talking about on no like disrespectful stuff, no egregious stuff. But if I dumped on you every single thing that I experience and everything that's going on in my life, the battles that we have to fight every single day, this wouldn't even be fun. We go and we slay the world so that we then can come home and have peace. And that's why it's just so important for guys to have a peaceable woman, amongst other things, because that's not the only thing that we're requiring. But it's so important for guys to have a peaceable woman because we have so much on our shoulders on a regular basis. And we don't complain about that because that's just what comes with the territory. But then at the same time, I'm not about to tell you every single thought that goes on through my head. That's not even conducive for me. I don't even want that on you. I want you to be able to relieve me and have a peaceable spirit. I don't want you carrying the exact same spirit that I had when I had to leave it out there on the street and then coming back into the crib, let alone all of the different things that can happen in your life and hard times and all of that stuff and different women that you got to deal with. What, you want to be jealous all day? You want to be jealous at the idea of what's happening all day and stuff like that? And I'm not even talking about me. I'm talking about guys in general. Listen, you got to be able to compartmentalize. I don't believe that anybody should be telling all of anything to anybody, including the person that you lay with. Now, that does not mean that they shouldn't be your best friend, but I don't even think that you're supposed to tell your best friend everything as far as the different people that you hang out with every day, which then leads me to the second part of the conversation, which is the thing that guys was literally coming up on a panel and debating with me about. Now, part of it was because I had seen a live stream, or I had seen a replay of the live stream of Gilbert Arenas and Nick Young, right? And Gil was talking about, and this is the inspiration that came from it, and I seen Mace and Cameron's reaction to it. Gil and Nick Young was talking about Drea, right? And they were on a live stream talking publicly. And I know this they brand, that's why he called himself No Chill Gil. And I actually fuck with Gil, but I just fundamentally disagree on this one, right? And they were talking about what she was doing in the past to Gil in the car, and Nick Young was sitting in the front, and he was oogling over it or something like that, right? He was really impressed, which I don't know why he would be really impressed, because I ain't gonna go into that part. That's irrelevant to the conversation. It's a lot of lizards that just be walking around out here. Just lizards all over the ground, just walking right past me. So I don't fuck with Florida, man. Like, I like it to visit. I like it to come through and see it. But just seeing all of these random ass lizards, regardless of how nice the weather is and all of this. And don't you know that snow cleanses there? We'll get to that later. I don't want to talk about that on this one. I don't want to get distracted. So my position was, as a man, personally, you never, ever Talk about the women in the past that you bust down or the women that you get involved with on some casual shit. Now, if you get married, it goes without saying that y'all fucking. Like, that's not even a conversation. So, you know what I'm saying? If y'all in a married situation as far as like having friends and other married couples over and y'all be joking about different stuff, that's different, right? That's just fun and games. But I'm talking about pillow talking and talking about the different shit that you into, especially with other men. Man, I'm not telling nobody my business. For what? And the question that I was asking the guys was, how does this benefit me? What does it benefit me? I don't care if she, and so they was trying to distinguish, well, if she a hoe, you should be, for what? For what? What does that mean? Now, that's much different than having conversations on the internet about women that do crazy behavior and talk about it, or talking about body count in general and all of that stuff, because I believe that it's not that difficult to actually be able to spot a chick for the streets, regardless of whether she say her body count or not. Like, tigers don't change their stripes. You know if she for the streets or not. Like, that's not that hard to figure out. And if you hit it on the first day, chances that somebody else did too, or somebody is going after you, right? But my point is that I don't believe in naming names, right? If you say, yeah, I got a bunch of box or whatever, so on and so forth, but you out here naming names and talking openly, I think that that's wild. I think that that's weird. That's never been a thing to me. I also have never been the type of dude that believed in over talking about the chicks that you bust down, even with your homeboys. And again, for me, it's just a zero-sum game, because I'm always trying to figure out, well, what does this mean, and how does this benefit me, and how is this a thing, and what do you get out of it? And every guy kept saying to me, well, it's ego, or, you know, you just be with your homeboys and you bragging to your friends. Ego with regard to what? Like, the ego part, or the part that's beneficial to me or for you, is if you bust it down. You getting everything out of it. What do you got to continue to talk about it? And then somebody was like, he said, well, what if you're warning your homeboy because she might be for the streets, right? And so I was like, okay, well, you just be like, hey, not that one, whatever, so on and so forth. So he got to know specifically that I was the one that did crazy stuff to her mouth and all of this other type of stuff. And it's like, I don't even want my business out there like that. Forget her, because everybody keep talking about, well, you know, what if you got a letter? Forget her. I don't care about her. I want to make sure that I'm protected, and I don't want everybody in my business talking crazy and talking nonsense and giving up all of the goods. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just something that you just don't do. You just move differently. You have a different perspective, and that's how I was groomed. Y'all out? Yeah. All right. I'll see y'all later. So, I don't know. I'm curious as to what y'all think. Of course, I'm open to the possibility that I'm wrong, but I doubt it. You got my book bag? Okay. Of course. No, I'm good. I drive. Of course, I'm open to the possibility that I'm wrong, but I doubt it. But I'm curious as to what you guys think. Make sure you tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Also, teach Hanley 30% off your first order plus a free gift. Where my hoodie at? In the trunk. Okay, plus a free gift. And then I'm about to head out. I got to go take care of some business. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Hey, man, stay safe. Stay girded up. And stay focused. And don't put yourself in a position to ever be exposed voluntarily when you don't have to. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later. Peace.